Hello, St. Matthews. I'm in Denham Garden Village in the little church here. It's absolutely gorgeous. I come here a lot during lockdown and furlough to have a bit of a wander. But yes, this is my vlog, and this is the verse, or not so much the verse, but what the verse means for me. Because there's many verses about God bringing a storm. But one that stands out is Matthew chapter 8, verse 26. He replied, "You of little faith, why are you so afraid?" Then he got up and rebuked the winds and the waves, and it was completely calm. So it's just pointing out that God's in control, and God always brings a storm in our lives. And I say storm, what that storm looks like for each individual person, or storms in their lives, can be very different. I could say I've been through a lot, but to someone else it's not a lot, and to someone else it is a lot. The point is, there's going to be storms, there's going to be times of testing, there's going to be these seasons where he wants to help us grow or teach us something in those times. Which reminds me of another quote by a guy called Jim Rohn, and it's, "The same wind blows on us all, the winds of disaster, opportunity, and change. Therefore it is not the blowing of the wind, but the setting of the sails that will determine our direction in life." And I love that quote because it's simply saying hardship falls on us all. Times that will test us, times that will be difficult. It's always going to blow on our lives. But it's actually what we do and our perspective in that time where the actual growing will come, where we will become more wisdomous by as we go along. Sorry, I'm just reading from the notes. So yeah, the emotions that we go through, from high joy to deep suffering, they're all gifts from him. That we're to remember that the emotions we feel are gifts. And when we look at it that way, all of a sudden we can take a step back and say, okay, I'm going through this good time or hard time. What am I going to learn from this? What am I being taught right now? What season am I going through? But I'd say it's more so the uncomfortable times where we learn the most. Like a diamond, for example, has to be going through high heat, extreme conditions before it's made perfect and flawless. So like us, we have to go through extreme conditions before, not made perfect, but another side to that diamond is made good. And just trust in him that the path is before us, and to try and do the right thing in any situation, even when it's tough. Reach out for him, listen for his whisper of a voice. It's not loud and booming. God's voice is gentle and soft and encouraging. Yeah, and I want to mention what one great lady said to me, is that we don't often appreciate how far we've come until we've taken a moment to look back down the mountain and see how high we are actually now. And that was, again, very poignant at the time when I was looking for some answers. And I thought, hold on, yeah, take a step back and appreciate how far you've come. Don't be tough on yourself all the time that you're not doing this enough, you're not doing that enough, you're not listening enough, etc., etc. It's not like that. So I'm confident that I'm in a better place for it, for all the storms. I'm sure you are too, and that's where we take real God confidence on in our lives. So be God confident about what you do. A little bit over 5 minutes. Cheers, guys. Here's a lovely photo of, or video of, the church again. Cheers.